The story begins in the near future, when Earth faces an existential threat from a mysterious alien race known as the Draleks. These invaders, with their towering biomechanical ships and impenetrable shields, have decimated human defenses. Nations across the globe unite to form the Earth Defense Coalition, but their efforts are futile against the advanced Dralek technology. Humanity's extinction seems inevitable. Among the chaos, Captain Elena Morales, a seasoned military strategist, leads a desperate mission to evacuate survivors from a destroyed city. During the operation, her team discovers an alien being, severely injured and hiding in the ruins. The alien introduces himself telepathically as Ravok, a Dralek outcast who has defected from his species. Ravok explains that not all Draleks support the war against humanity. He was exiled for questioning their leadership and their brutal methods. Now, Ravok offers humanity a chance to fight back. He possesses critical knowledge of the Dralek fleet's weaknesses, but he will only share it under one condition. Elena must trust him and work with him directly. Despite her skepticism, Elena agrees, recognizing that this may be Earth's only hope. She takes Ravok to a hidden military base, where his presence causes immediate tension among the soldiers. Many question her decision to trust an enemy, but Elena is resolute. She knows that humanity cannot afford to reject any chance at survival. As Ravok begins sharing his knowledge, the humans are stunned by the complexity of Dralek technology. Ravok reveals that the Dralek shields are powered by a vast energy grid linked to a central command ship orbiting Earth. If the command ship can be destroyed, the entire fleet will become vulnerable. However, accessing the ship requires bypassing layers of security and navigating a deadly gauntlet of defenses. Elena and Ravok work tirelessly, designing a plan to infiltrate the command ship. Along the way, Ravok explains the inner workings of Dralek society, a rigid hierarchy built on conquest and dominance. He reveals his personal conflict with their ideology, driven by a fascination with humanity's capacity for emotion and cooperation, traits the Draleks lack. Elena, in turn, shares stories of Earth's resilience, its beauty, and its flaws, giving Ravok a deeper understanding of what humanity is fighting for. Their bond grows as they collaborate, moving beyond mistrust to mutual respect. Elena begins to see Ravok not as an enemy, but as an individual willing to risk everything for a cause he believes in. Meanwhile, Ravok starts to question his own identity, torn between his Dralek heritage and his admiration for humanity. The mission to destroy the command ship is approved, but it comes with a high price. Only a small strike team can attempt the infiltration, and the odds of survival are slim. Elena volunteers to lead the team, with Ravok insisting on joining her. He knows the Dralek systems better than anyone and believes his presence will increase their chances of success. The infiltration begins with the strike team boarding a stolen Dralek transport, using Ravok's knowledge to bypass the outer defenses. The journey is harrowing, with narrow escapes from patrols and automated turrets. As they approach the command ship, Ravok warns that their window of opportunity is shrinking. The Draleks are already mobilizing to crush the remaining human forces. Inside the command ship, the team encounters overwhelming obstacles: maze-like corridors, lethal traps, and relentless Dralek drones. Ravok proves invaluable, guiding them through the ship and disabling systems that would have otherwise ensured their failure. However, the deeper they go, the more Ravok struggles with his connection to the ship. The neural interface embedded in his species allows him to feel the ship's systems, and the experience is physically and emotionally draining. Finally, the team reaches the central power core, a massive, pulsating structure that supplies energy to the Dralek shields. Ravok explains that overloading the core will destroy the ship, but it must be done manually from a terminal deep within the core's chamber. Elena volunteers, but Ravok stops her. He insists on taking the risk himself, knowing that his connection to the Dralek systems gives him a better chance of success. Elena protests, unwilling to let him sacrifice himself, but Ravok is resolute. He tells her that his life has been defined by guilt and isolation, and this is his chance to make his existence meaningful. He expresses his admiration for humanity and for Elena, whose courage and determination have inspired him to fight for something greater than himself. As Ravok enters the core chamber, the team defends the area from waves of Dralek drones. Ravok works quickly, his mind racing as he interfaces with the ship's systems. The process takes a toll on him, but he successfully initiates the overload sequence. With moments to spare, Elena and the team retreat to their transport, narrowly escaping as the command ship erupts in a massive explosion. The destruction of the command ship sends a shockwave through the Dralek fleet. Without their shields, the alien ships are vulnerable, and humanity launches a counterattack. For the first time in years, the tide of the war turns in humanity's favor. Back at the base, Elena mourns Ravok's sacrifice, but is comforted by the knowledge that his actions saved countless lives. She keeps a piece of his technology, a small Dralek device he gave her, as a reminder of his bravery and the unlikely bond they shared. The story ends with a message of hope. Humanity begins to rebuild, inspired by the courage of those who fought and sacrificed for survival. Elena, now a symbol of unity between humans and their former enemy, vows to honor Ravok's legacy by ensuring that Earth becomes a beacon of resilience and cooperation in the galaxy.